Hello everybody, this is Joe's Free Time Extra here. So, recently I made one of the worst purchases I ever made. And I still think it is. And that was the Glade wax warmer. And it's still over there plugged in and such. Well, plugged out at the moment. But I thought it was the worst gimmicky crap you could ever buy because when the candle came out, it did a good job. And it still does a good job. It's just when you blow out the candle that you get that horrible smell. But I don't think it's that bad. I think it's alright, actually. But, I digress. So, I got this wax warmer. There's a couple of things wrong with this wax warmer that I want to go through you guys with. And that is, one, this Glade wax warmer is worse looking than the Airwick one. Because the Airwick one, at least it's black, it looks cool, it looks modern, and all sorts of stuff. So, a star one for Airwick. Another great thing about Airwick is you get 3 sticks with it already with the Airwick product. Depending on the price, I think that's pretty good that you get that. And the Glade one, you just don't get any samples, nothing, just a box with the warmer inside. It even says only use Glade most of the time on the box, and to me that's bollocks, because what I've been using recently, which I don't have next to me, is my own wax melts from Tesco. So I've been using Tesco wax melts, and they've worked pretty damn good. And I think it's about time I showed you this. So here it is, and I just realised that the wax melts was near my bed because I recently looked at them recently. So there you go. I did have them after all. Anyway, this is what I've been using recently, the Melted Spice 8 wax melts. And this was cheaper and much more better in my own respects. I think it's a couple of quid difference. I've used 2 this time, and it looks really full. But I did use 1 at a time, and they do last very long. 120 hours is a little overdoing it though, because I only get like near a day out of it. So yeah. So this is what I have right here in it. As you can see, I put 2 in it. And this is what it looks like when you put 2 in it. So it's fine to put 2 in it. They say don't put 2 in it, but, actually it lasts a bit longer. So put 2 in if you wish. So yeah, this is the bowl, obviously. And this is what it looks like when you put the wax in it, obviously. Underneath is a plate that warms up to the temperatures. And then it's fed by a outlet. And then when you plug it in, it takes 3 million years to start melting the wax again when you actually turn it off before. So yeah, be patient with it when it turns on the first time, because it's melting one of the cubes or the round things. I like to call them pubes because, well, just to be funny. The ones, you don't have to use Glade, by the way. Just look out for the suitable for electric wax warmers symbol, and you'll be fine. This works fine with any wax, really, as long as you have one that says it's available for the electric versions of the wax melts. Do I still think this is a waste of money? Yes, I do. I mean, candles are cheap nowadays, and we got this gimmicky shit still going on. I thought it would never come to pass, but it did, and it's right here in front of us. And I cannot believe I spent that much money on a stupid device like this. But in the long run, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's exactly what people say. There's no, candle smells or anything like that when you switch it off. That's true. But another thing that is not so true is it saying they last longer. Well, they don't last longer. This basically would only last you 2 or 3 days worth of scent. And the candles that you can get on the market, some last for 3 or 4 days of non-stop burning. So that's another load of bollocks. And don't believe in the whole shit. 120 hours it says. But I thought it meant for every cube on the back, but that's for all of them. So yeah, and another bit of advice is use 2 of them, because if you use 2 of them, it lasts a little longer because it keeps going. Because I noticed after about a day or so, it starts to smell like water. It just doesn't do anything. So you've got to continuously fucking, get them out again and stuff like that. So basically, before I end this video, I thought I'd show you an easy trick to get rid of the wax in these stupid things. I'm not going to do it now, obviously, because it's still got about probably a couple of hours left in it, and I want to continue it. But one thing I noticed is when you're burning the wax melts, the sides look burnt after a while. That's probably a sign it's time to replace the wax, because, you know, it's showing that anyway. I do like how the light lights up and all that sort of stuff, but the Airwick one is a lot more brighter, so you know if it's on or not. And what's annoying about this one is it doesn't tell you on here that it's hot or anything, so yes, it's a bit of a downer. And to be honest with you, this is the box it came in, and it doesn't come with its own wax melts, the same as Airwick, as I said, and it just stars it down for that, and it's disgusting how they do it. I mean, it's the same with these things right here, the automatic air fresheners, and that is, they don't come with the freaking, you know, refill. And, you know, these things, they don't come with them. So after spending £6 bloody on one, you still have to buy the damn refill, which is a pain in the ass. Back in the old days, you could just get both of them for under £4 or something. At least Airwick are giving the wax melts with it for free-ish. I say free-ish because it's with the unit, and I guess. But I do like the Airwick one more because it's black and all that. I do like this one though, because even though it looks horrible to some people, it's got some nice flower artwork on it, and it's pretty nice. So I don't know, it just feels nice. But to me, this screams 1970s grandma's home style of porcelain. At least with the Airwick one, it looks more modern. So that's one great thing I like about the Airwick one. And the fact that you get the actual wax melts is an extra bonus, I guess. You don't have to use it. Just go to Tesco and rip them off in further and use your own. You can even get some good ones on Amazon now. So anyway, I've talked about this stupid thing enough. Don't forget to currently subscribe and tell me below what's your favourite wax, and tell me if you've got one of these dumb, stupid fucking novel things. You know what I mean? Look at this, I'm stabilising the shot. Anyway, bye. As a little end clip for you guys on the wax warmer, I thought I'd show you a quick finds of the day out of Tesco's. I got this one from Tesco's today, which by the way is the actual date of the 10th. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but yeah, this one's fluffy marshmallow. As you can tell, look, I got this for, you know, after Christmas, and during Christmas I thought it'd be a good idea to put a warming fireplace on as well, so if the old one runs out or if I want to change them quickly, there you go. I noticed smelling them that they smell pretty weird. This one smells like Christmas, but it smells a bit like your mum's perfume, and this one just smells of your mum's perfume. I also got some of these, so I don't know how this is going to work, because these are a little bigger than the smaller wax melts, so I don't know if this is going to cause a big problem in the machine. But I also got these, and I do like these ones from Tesco. I used to get their candle version of these, and they do smell nice. I don't normally like vanilla, but this is sweet vanilla, and it actually is really nice. It says wax melt, but it doesn't say don't use it in electric one, so I'm going to use it in an electric one. It's probably going to pool everywhere because it looks kind of huge compared to the smaller versions of these. Who knows? Let's see the amount very quickly. Doesn't say how much is in one of them, but it doesn't say anything else. I got two of them, and what was funny was this was 50p and this was £1, so I don't know, maybe these last longer, we'll see. So after a day of filming the video of that, the wax doesn't smell anymore, and it's time to replace it. So this is how you easily take out the wax. Basically what you have to do first is make sure that the unit is switched off, and then what you do is you give it more than an hour to go hard. Giggity. So we're going to leave that to it, and then we'll come back to you. Okay, our wax melt is done. I better turn this off just in case of copyright. So yeah, your wax should get this hard as soon as it has cooled down. And then what you do is you pick it up. It's obviously not hot, so yeah, I do apologise about the mess. Getting this place clean soon. And then what you do is, to easily remove the wax, is pop it into your freezer, like so. Make sure there's nothing on the top. Put it in, and then what you do is you leave it for 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes tops, and then come back to it.
A few moments later.
Okie dokie, let's see if it's actually settled. Oops, shouldn't paint it all like that. You know when it's fully frosted up, when it's actually got some icicles on the top? That should be enough, I'm sure. Okay, let's see if we can get this ice out. There we are. So as you can see, the wax has turned to ice. Well, a nice sort of thing. Maybe leave it in there a little longer to make it less of a climax, but it works, and you know, fair dues, it's easiest. And you know, it also saves cleaning up a little bit, because you know, you don't have to scrub it. So basically take your melt thing and pop it in the bin. That's what you have to do. All done. And that's how to basically remove the wax. Now then, the next step is, if you're going to be changing your wax, it's recommended that you scrub it a little bit, so you know, gets rid of the last bit of wax that's available on it. And you know, I would put another one of these in, but I'm kind of getting fed up of it, so I'm going to be putting in a Tesco wax melt warming fireside. And I like these because these are like, in the 3-pack, like little testers, and they're only £1, so you can get away with it. So the next recommended step is to give them a little bit of a scrub out. I'll show you how to do that very quickly. Okay, get your bowl, get some water, get a scrubber. Just make sure there's no dairy liquid or anything on it. Just scrub it as normal. And it should get it off. If you're not intended, use hot water. Normally helps. Oh, and it also helps when your boiler is switched on too, because I just noticed that the bloody thing doesn't work, so I'm just going to have to pick it off with my finger. But, you know, it's close enough to cleaning it. So it's recommended to scrub it clean. Don't use any harsh chemicals or anything like that, it's pointless. But, you know, use your nail if you have to. Obviously my boiler's not switched on because I don't have it on unless I need to use it for a bath nowadays. So scrub it as much as you can to get all the wax off. Won't matter anyway, it'll eventually burn back off. And basically it's as easy as that, but you wouldn't have to scrub all this stuff off if you didn't really want to. I mean, this is only if you want to change the wax melt. But because I'm getting kind of fed up of the wax melt that I've chosen, it's time to replace it. So just give it a dry, like that. And by the way, don't worry about it being too cold as well. Once you take it out of the freezer and you've taken all the wax away and you put a new wax melt on, it still works. So let's get back to it and let's put this new one on. Again, I highly apologise about this work area being not very tidy. It will be tidy on Monday. Anyway, I'm going to be putting a new wax melt in, and we'll see if this smells any nicer. I've already smelt it, by the way, and you probably will see that clip before this one because I didn't realise it's a continuity error. But there you go, I've put in the wax melt. Once you've put in your wax melt, we're going to put it into the wax warmer or melter or whatever you want to call it. Don't get me wrong, that other stuff that I used is pretty nice. I like it, but it's not super duper great. So I'm going to just check something. There's no wet contacts. And right there like that. And then plug it back in. Wait for the red light and wait for the wax to melt. Simple. So I hope you've enjoyed this video about wax warmers. If you've got any questions about changing the wax or anything, or if something's not right, then contact me below. I'll try and respond as much as I can, and I will then keep in touch. But I'm sure this will work no problem. You know, just shove it in the freezer, take it away, put a new one on, simple as, unless you want to clean it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.